Welcome to WesternSlopeNow.com. Meteorologist Russ Pappas here. So let's talk about January 21st, Friday, the end of the week. Not quite the end of the month, but we do have some unsettled weather to talk about. High temperatures today, you know what? Okay, no big deal. We had forecasted a little bit more warmth, but that was on the assumption that this storm system would quickly exit the region. That's not what happened. So fortunately, we got some measurable snow for many locations. Still ongoing snow around Montrose this afternoon, so we're going to wait for some of those snow totals to come in. But yeah, rather subdued with the temperatures. We should be on the opposite end of the 30s. Instead of the low 30s, we need to be in the upper 30s this time of the year. At the time of this recording, just around 4:30, we have near freezing or sub-freezing temperatures. So with that being the case, we're going to head into the night. We're still going to keep snow showers possible for Montrose for the next several hours, but this system is continuing to exit to the south and southeast, albeit a little bit slower than anticipated. That's okay. Grand Junction, we should go partly cloudy tonight, but that also means we're going to have some fog issues in the early morning hours, so expect Saturday morning to start off foggy. And if you're driving around the I-70 corridor to or from Grand Junction, that's your expectation, though we will have some sunshine throughout the day. We don't have hazardous weather. We don't have a fog advisory in place yet. That could develop. If this fog thickens up, that could develop in the early morning hours. So if you feel the need and you're driving around, you feel the need to pull over, take your foot off the brake, because that'll lead someone right into your rear end, and you don't want that to happen because you're trying to wait out the fog situation on the side of the road. Pull way over, take your foot off the brake, try to enjoy while you can. Quick look at the unofficial totals of snow so far. Colburn, a little higher in the elevation, picked up better than 2.5 inches, closer to the Grand Valley. Now, there are no reports right now out of Montrose or Delta at this recording, but this is what I picked up across the Grand Valley, with the Redlands coming in under 2 inches, all the way down to Clifton with about 1 inch. So by the end of the evening, we'll have official reports in. We have a little bit of snow still hanging onto the Front Range and off towards the Buena Vista area, but light showers right now. That's about it. Again, with the clearing we anticipate on Saturday under a ridge of high pressure, that's going to lend itself to a fog start because of all the moisture, all the snow on the ground. We're going to be dealing with a foggy start. Now, Montrose, we're going to go mostly cloudy for most of the night, and we may or may not see fog in Montrose County, but I feel pretty good with the river source in the Grand Valley, multiple river sources. We're going to have that fog issuance in the early morning hours. The rest of the weekend is going to look pretty good and feel pretty good as well. Dry conditions, mild temperatures, mostly clear skies, courtesy of the ridge of high pressure. That ridge of high pressure has re-anchored itself into the west, and as such, it'll push storms up and over. That's what's going to happen next Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, Monday night through Wednesday, we'll have another couple of systems push up and over and dive down. Where they fall, east of the divide or west of the divide, obviously will determine the severity of the impact. So we're going to be watching this over the weekend to see how this develops. And as we move into Saturday morning with that fog for Grand Junction, low 20s. Single digits for Gunnison, low 20s for much of the Highway 50 corridor. So we have fairly typical low temperatures Saturday morning, and we have fairly typical high temperatures Saturday afternoon on the board. It's going to be a nice weekend to get out and about and do some chores. Remember, we're going to be watching Tuesday for that next round of unsettled weather, just to kind of float in on that northwest flow. We'll see how that develops, and then we'll get another opportunity to do the same thing for the end of the month. So get out this weekend, enjoy this weekend, be good.